Fuck nigga, and it's like that. Welcome back to another episode of Survival Time. I'm your host with the motherfucking most corny cash, nigga. We finna get into 50 Cent right quick. Apparently he got a situation going on with P Diddy. Y'all know I fuck with 50 before I ever will fuck with before I ever fuck with P Diddy. I've never really listened to P Diddy. What you talking about? I was never really a fan of Bad Boy Doodoo. I'm a fan of Tupac. So we gonna get into this shit. I'll fuck with 50. Okay, we here.
You know, City Girls up like a month.
Did you do that just to fuck with Diddy?
No. That was ahead of the thing with Daphne or whatever like that. But y'all, man, I ain't kissed in the mouth in 10 years, man. Somebody got to kiss her.
At this point, this is my cue to stay out these folks' business. This is Daphne. She is the baby mother of 50 Cent.
50 Cent has thrown a few insults your way recently. Called you a fruit boot biscuit, among other things. Have you talked to him about this, and why do you...
Hey, a fucking fruit boot biscuit is fucking crazy, bro. Where the fuck did 50 even come up with some shit like that, bro? What the fuck is a fruit boot biscuit?
think he's throwing insults at you?
He loves me.
He loves you?
He loves me.
Y'all, there's a major detail we missed in Lil Rod's lawsuit against Diddy that shows how Diddy tried to take revenge on 50 Cent for exposing him by recruiting 50's baby mama Daphne Joy into those FO sessions. So you know how 50 Cent has had his petty foot on Diddy's neck for years now, never missing out on an opportunity to clown him in front of the world. Now, some people, like those who blindly worship any billionaire, they always claimed 50 was just jealous of Diddy's money and success. Well, turns out 50 was right all along, and he's been trying to sound the alarm about Diddy's depraved activities this whole time. And in revenge, Diddy did something truly diabolical, allegedly paying 50's ex, Daphne Joy, to take part in his freak-offs. This all came to light after producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones filed his explosive lawsuit against Diddy last month, going scorched earth and name-dropping like 1/3 of the entertainment industry. And among the people he named was that...
I ain't gonna lie, to see Cuba Gooding Jr. and that bitch was crazy as fuck, but I didn't know that 50 Cent baby mama was involved in this shit. 50, yeah, I don't know what the fuck going on with that one. That's a crazy ass beef, but if anybody really know, 50 didn't sign a Bad Boy, and 50 didn't sign a Bad Boy because P. Diddy turned them down. But then 50 came back around, he started blowing up with the mixtapes, and then motherfuckers tried to sign him, and he didn't want to sign it, their ass. It kind of started with motherfuckers trying to buy him, kinda, cause motherfuckers was trying to put money on 50, like type shit, like talking about they was gonna buy him gifts and shit, buy him clothes and shit on some weird shit. I don't know why the fuck you buy nigga clothes. I don't understand. But personally, I wouldn't buy no other man clothes. What I am gonna say though is this: that's some crazy ass shit. If you just involve your enemy's ex into your freak off situation, your orgy situation, like that's crazy as fuck. You was basically trying to do the same thing that Pac and them did to your dumb ass. That's crazy.
Joy, who Lil Rod claims was paid a monthly fee to be Diddy's S-worker. Y'all, this is beyond messy, so let's break it down.
You know, like it ain't one of those situations where, you know, how they have us, and like they'll still go back to the baby mother and hang out with the baby mother and stuff like that. Nah, that was not like a relationship then anyway. It was more like
Now let me first give you some context on 50 Cent's long-standing feud with Diddy, because this has been going on for almost 2 decades. So apparently this all started in the early 2000s during that very messy feud between 50's G-Unit camp and former record executive and convinced criminal James Rosemond, better known as Jimmy Henchman. The feud got pretty intense, and according to Tony Yayo, Jimmy even orchestrated a plot on 50 and tried to take him out while 50 Cent was filming the music video for his 2007 single.
I don't know how many niggas know this shit, but they was beefing heavy as fuck, and 50 even sent black roses to this nigga crib. You can look that shit up yourself. It's documented by the motherfucking federal government, nigga. That's the crazy part. Like, people don't realize how the hip hop police work in rap music, bro. It's crazy, and how they will investigate your ass and what you might have going on because of the simple fact of Biggie and Tupac getting murdered. So people really don't be thinking about that aspect of the game, and a lot of people don't speak on hip hop police at all. And I really wish people would notice the hip hop police are always working. The hip hop police got Dirk, they got all these other niggas. They was investigating these niggas from the jump.
I'll Still Kill with Akon. But someone was looking over 50 that day because Yayo said the Damned and Henchman and his crew backed out on the hit.
And Henchman and them niggas supposed to come through, and I guess they damn, but we had God on that side, and they backed out on the hit, but we had straps too, and that really...
I don't like that. I don't like when niggas fuck with 50. That's my nigga. He already got shot over some bullshit, bitch ass nigga. How dare you, nigga? Fuck you thought this was, bitch. That's why God was on that nigga style. God gave me style. God gave me grace. Hey, look, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Fuck Jimmy Henchman. He also set up Tupac. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck Jimmy Henchman. He get his dick to all them bitch ass niggas. Fuck all them niggas over there.
Was really it.
Now fast forward to 2014, and Jimmy Henchman was sentenced to life in prison plus 30 years for ordering the murder of G-Unit associate Lowell Fletcher. As for Diddy's alleged involvement in all this, well, he and Henchman go way back, and word on the street is that they orchestrated that first of Tupac in 1994 at Quad Recording Studios. Pac even rapped about it on Against All Odds, where he says Puffy getting bribed like a bee to hide the fact that he did some ish he shouldn't have did. Basically, it was rumored that Jimmy Henchman was extorting Diddy, so of course Diddy sided with Henchman when he was beefing with G-Unit. And from then on, 50...
Man, niggas be talking that shit about Pac. Well, Pac always kept it 100. He just didn't never tell on niggas on record. He told on niggas how it happened in song, nigga, and he never fully displayed what happened. He just let you know what the fuck was going on in the backgrounds. And he knew motherfuckers was interested to know. You know your fans is always gonna want to be plugged into your story. That you see how niggas is quick to investigate what the fuck is going on with their favorite rapper, nigga. Niggas is really serious about their favorite artist lifestyle, bro. Really think about that at the end of the day. That's another thing too. Diddy being tied to Tupac murder. I even just said that shit. Like all of this shit, both of them being tied to that shit. Like bro being tied to Tupac robbery at Quad Studio. Like they was saying that he paid Tupac homie Stretch to basically set him up, gave him a couple bricks and some bread, and he basically set Tupac up, and Tupac was like, shit, that nigga hit the ground and this, that, and the third, and Tupac was confused as to why they didn't run up on the biggest nigga there. But if me personally, if I see a threat coming towards my way, or if I'm coming towards some niggas that I feel like I'm finna start some shit with, I'm finna hit the biggest nigga. I'm not finna hit the littlest nigga. I'm not even finna really run up on the littlest nigga because I'm not really worried about him for real. I gotta break the biggest nigga down first, if anything. That's how I felt about it when I was listening to Pac speak on it. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all get into this shit.
Never really stopped throwing shots at Diddy. 50 and other G-Unit members also hinted more than once that Diddy may have been involved in both Tupac and Biggie. On the track Hip Hop from his mixtape Hip Hop Is Dead, G-Unit Radio Part 22, 50 raps, who shot Biggie Smalls? We don't get him, they gon' kill us all. Man, Puffy know who hit that man. Man, he soft. He scared them boys from the west side would break him off. Dump on it so he run to Harlem, shake him off. And then later on in the track, 50 adds, I guess this means I won't be invited to the white parties in the Hamptons. Now, speaking of Diddy's parties, he apparently tried to lure 50 Cent to hang out with him. And 50 talked about this many times over the years, claiming that Diddy offered to take him shopping.
Then Puff was like, yeah, like first he was amping him to get stopped. Then he was like, so when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we could just hang out, nigga. We gotta kick it. This is Puff. Okay. He telling me we gotta kick it. He's like, yo, why don't we like go shopping? I mean, like I pay for it. And I was like, thank you. I got the from him because I was like, this nigga just tell me he take me shopping. And it goes on. Because you're a little fruit, but Puff's a fruit pile.
Now, this story has turned into a meme, and people often use it to make gay jokes about Diddy. But there's actually a more sinister side to this. See, there's now a growing speculation that Diddy has been running some sort of Jeffrey Epstein-like blackmail ring in the hip-hop industry. And allegedly, when Diddy offered to take 50 shopping, he wasn't doing it because he was attracted to him or anything like that. Instead, rumor has it that he tried to get 50 to come to one of his parties so he could secretly film him with women who were not of age, and then use those recordings to blackmail him. Word on the street is that Diddy has a ton of tapes with rappers, Hollywood celebs, CEOs, and even politicians in compromising positions.
Damn, I did not know that shit was true as fuck. Damn, they been said he was doing this shit. Well, there's been a rumor that it's been in the industry that they've been like, motherfucking, it's a nigga named Smart, it's a rapper named Smart, whatever the fuck his name is. He fucking said this shit on an interview on Math Hoffa. If y'all ever seen Math Hoffa podcast, I'll fuck around and react to that episode right now. Fuck is you talking about? But nah, he was saying how niggas be in the industry doing shit and to niggas and drugging them and shit and putting them in compromising situations and then recording the shit and taking pictures of the shit and then using it to blackmail the artist. That's fucked up. He was gonna try to use him like that. He was gonna try to play with 50 like that. That's fucking crazy. That's wild as fuck. I did not know P. Diddy was like that. He freaking in the motherfucker. Ooh, that boy wrong as fuck. This is why he got senators and other motherfuckers all in his shit. God damn. I know Kirk Franklin and them all tied to this shit. That's the craziest part about all of this.
And that's why for years years, no one has dared to say anything negative about Diddy. Lil Rod actually claimed in his lawsuit that Diddy had cameras hidden all over his mansions and even on his yacht and private jet. The lawsuit states, while living and traveling with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones discovered that Mr. Combs has hidden cameras in every room of his homes. Mr. Jones believes that Mr. Combs has recordings of defendants Lucien Charles Grange, Ethiopia Haptemariam, as well as other celebrities, music label executives, politicians, and athletes. Upon information and belief, these individuals were recorded without their knowledge and consent, as in the case with the homosexual S-tape of Stevie J that Mr. Combs provided to Mr. Jones. Mr. Combs possesses compromising footage of every person that has attended his freak-off parties and his house parties. Damn. Anyway, since Diddy couldn't lure 50 Cent to one of his house parties, he decided to go after women 50 dates. Eventually, zero.
Damn, he got Stevie J on some gay shit. That's fucking crazy, bro. What the fuck? Damn. He set these niggas up for a super failure. God damn. This is the most shiestiest, gayest shit I've ever seen in my life. This is the most sauciest shit I've ever heard in my life. This is crazy. What the fuck? This is the craziest form of blackmail I ever heard in my fucking life, nigga. And this is a black man doing this to other black men and other artists and things like that. He's really trying to take advantage of people like in that fucking manner. That's crazy. He really has a master plan set up for your ass before you even meet this nigga, and he already ready to take your ass out before you even sign that contract on that dotted line. God damn it.
And on the mother of 50's son sire, Daphne Joy. 50 and Daphne dated briefly between 2011 and 2012, and on September 1st, 2012, Daphne gave birth to Sire. Now, 50 always claimed he and Daphne were not serious. In fact, he said it was more of an arrangement than a relationship, but 50 still felt some type of way when Daphne sparked romance rumors with none other than Diddy. Diddy and Daphne were first linked in early 2021 when Diddy was still officially dating Young Miami. After photos surfaced of Daphne strolling with Diddy outside his Miami mansion, 50 hopped on IG to say, "Oh, that's your mommy over there with Puffy. LOL. Remember what I told you the other day? These be crazy. SMH." But Daphne then clapped back at 50 and replied to his comment saying, "Please stop doing this to me. I never bother you, and I am an outstanding mother to our son. Can we please just focus on that, please?" But see, it was hard to not focus on Daphne's relationship with Diddy because she was the one constantly flaunting it on social media, like sharing videos from the VIP section at his shows and posting sneaky pics of Diddy at his house. For Diddy's 53rd birthday on November 5th, 2022, Daphne posted this photo of her chilling with Diddy at his mansion and wrote, "Happy birthday to my favorite person." Now, I know you're thinking, how can Diddy be anyone's favorite person? Well, it turns out Diddy was paying Daphne to say stuff like this. According to Lil Rod's lawsuit against Diddy, the reason Daphne was hanging out with Diddy back when he was officially dating Carisha is because both of them were being paid to be Diddy's freak-off partners. The lawsuit states that Diddy's
I'ma just say this right quick, bro. This is why personally I wouldn't trust no nigga who wears sandals with no socks on. And then I just wouldn't trust no nigga who just out here with their fucking feet out all the motherfucking time. Then I really wouldn't trust no nigga that's calling niggas daddy. And then I really wouldn't trust no nigga that's rubbing and hugging on niggas. I really don't trust niggas that shit just give off balance of anything to me. Like, gone. That shit is weird. Even when he was telling niggas he want to party, it's the way he say he want to party. Like, what the fuck do they even be meaning? And then you could just tell they got an underlying meaning to it because he be steady hinting at the fact that they ain't really party. Fuck do you mean we ain't really party when niggas is repeatedly telling you we not in keep with you last week? Fuck you talking about, nigga? Then you take a nigga shopping. What man take other niggas shopping, bro? I would never sign to no nigga that's taking me shopping. Ah, damn it, boy.
Since Robin Greenhill would ensure the wiring, funds transfer, or cash payments to S-workers, while Frankie Santella, Moy Vaughn, Brendan Paul, and Christina Karam would also be responsible for ensuring payment to S-workers in cash. Lil Rod then goes on to say that Young Miami, Jade, and Daphne Joy were paid a monthly fee to work as Mr. Combs' S-workers and received payment via wire transfer from Robin Greenhill, which outlined defendants' ongoing criminal operation. Later on in the lawsuit, Lil Rod refers to Young Miami, Daphne Joy, Stevie J, and Jade as freak-off participants. Now, I don't think this is the main reason 50 has been trolling Diddy, because 50 started that long before Daphne Joy came into the picture. Plus, 50 seemed more offended by Diddy asking to take him shopping than seeing Daphne hanging out with Diddy. Either way, the whole thing is disgusting, and we need to focus on real victims, not women like Young Miami and Daphne who willingly participated in Diddy's depravities for a bag. But if they did something illegal and covered up Diddy's...
Man, I'm gonna stop that shit right there, because after this, I'm guessing it's just gonna be guesses, man. Anyway, yeah, y'all let me know what the fuck y'all think. think personally I wouldn't fuck with that bitch. I'd definitely sue that bitch if she was my baby mama for motherfucking defamation of character, bitch. What are you doing out here, ho? What are you doing? What are you doing, bitch? Like, are you serious, bitch? You really want to go party with this nigga, bitch? Is you fucking stupid? Like, bitch, what the fuck is on your biscuit, bitch? It ain't motherfucking gravy. All I need to know is this, bro. What the fuck is they finna do to this man and why? Like, how did this shit even like become an effective thing for them like to really push this shit? Because I really believe that niggas is really coming for these niggas and that niggas is really setting these niggas up to fall because niggas is trying to stop all of this shit they got control of. Because we really didn't even know how much control this man really had over not just the industry but just over people in general that have power, nigga. From what I can hear, he has tapes on niggas who have the real power in this motherfucking world. So like, y'all really gotta think about that shit. But y'all let me know what the fuck y'all think in the comments, man. I'm out. Peace.
Gotta know your purpose, understand what worth is. These snakes is lurking, observing, trying to close your curtains. These hoes be perping. OG told me, but